Hey everybody, part three. Part three, and it is 3 a.m. here. I've got to wait an hour for my countertops to cure, and then I can wipe them down and go to bed. I didn't actually make it back to my mission turn-in, so you guys have the privilege of seeing that whole business. In Taki Chase, I'm turning in, which is going to give me Rat in a Corner. I have to go meet somebody. I think they're in the same system, so it's not going to be like a lot of travel. Actually, I maybe have to make 5 jumps total. So there's going to be a lot of action here. My cat is stalking my screen, and if he hits the wrong buttons, I will be upset. Naughty kitty. Spock, go on. His favorite thing to do is to turn off my disintegrators when they are charging up. Haven't lost a Nurgle yet, but it's gonna happen one of these days. Let's get this conversation rolling. $10 million in the bank. Go talk to this lady. 2 jumps away. Let's do it. And I'll start looking at what's involved in this next mission. So, Kintherm. So I've got to do a mission with kinetic and thermal with no gates, which is nice. I'm going to get a token from the fuel depot. I'm going to put that into a frigate and burn through the next mission called so Littlefingers is the one that I'm doing after this one. This one's what places? No, this is Rat in a Corner. I'm gonna talk to the agent. I'm gonna get places to hide. I'm gonna choose Littlefingers. Littlefingers there. I get the loot. Put in my thing. I do carry on in a frigate. And then I'm ready to do the big ones. That's Studio One and Showtime. Once Showtime's done, where's the line? I can blitz that one in a frigate. And that's it. That's the end of that's it. So kind of really 3 missions here with a little bit of running around. About 5 jumps. So yeah, legitimately the first part is probably the longest. Hoping to get this done before 4. We'll see how that goes. Dock up, toss this stuff off. I'm gonna put on, I guess I'll put on my Kintherm gear because I'm gonna need all the tank I can get to clear Studio One. Let me bring up Little Fingers. Pretty straightforward. Okay, here we go. Let's be quick. Pop those off, and we want Pithx. Kin and Therm, toss those on. These can go into burner gear and yeah, I'm just gonna leave the high amount of tank. It's fine. All right. No. That was close. Little Fingers is the one that we want because the other ones have us going in places we don't want to go. This one is right here, so. Ooh. I'm glad I didn't click quit mission. That was close. Kintherm, I've got my phase plasma on, which is not Kintherm, it's actually Thermkin, but it's the best I can do. I absolutely don't want to use Titanium Sabot because they do a lot less damage. So I gotta clear the waves here. Little Fingers. The elite frigates are going to scram me, and the cruisers are going to rudder. Okay, let's start locking these up. I don't know if these are going to despawn or what, but let's start going. So I guess reinforcements will come. I don't know what triggers them though. I thought they'd all be here and that'd be kind of rough, but Seems fine. It's gonna fill up my hold pretty quick. That's a radioactive cargo rig. I don't want that. Fuel depot. All right. Let's drop these guys. Excellent. Great. I'll lock up that fuel depot because I'm going to want to take that out after. Yes, I'm just running Gallente Epic Arc Part 3. The most difficult L4 mission probably in the game. I don't know about difficult because like it's mostly just tanking just in terms of raw DPS. It's some of the highest stuff. Not this one. This one's not great, but it's okay. It's gonna get rocky in the next couple. So these guys, I killed these guys. And then I'm gonna get 6 more battleships. And then I'm gonna get 4 cruisers. And those ones are gonna newt and scram or sensor damp, which no fun. And this fuel depot I want to destroy at some point. Yeah, let's try to recoup a little bit of capacitor before the next wave. I don't want to go dry. These guys are kind of just in my sweet spot. They're not doing any damage. No damage yet. I think I took on some drugs there that I didn't want. Okay, excellent. Capacitor is full. Shields are full. Ammo is not so full, but drugs are bad. module has run out of charges. Yeah, that's too bad. I came in with full ammo though. I guess I've been shooting quite a bit. All right, let's finish this guy off. There we go. Okay, newts. And these guys will knock out my sensors if I'm not careful. There's my capacitor going. And we're done this one. That wasn't so bad. This fuel tank is going to drop a carry-on token. I hope. Jeez Louise. Sure. I'll take the tattered doll, and I think this is the carry-on token. Nice explosion. Oh man, I was still in Bastion. That's too bad. Carry-on token. Yes, thank you. While we're here, grab some stuff. Let's look at the next one here. So the next one, we're going to be using that carry-on token, I guess. All right, salvage. We can dock now. Yeah, we're gonna be using the carry-on token. Little finger, carry on. So I got to put this carry-on token into a cruiser, and then we'll be good to go. Sorry, cruiser. Into a frigate. Just gonna ditch this stuff. So I don't know, 6 mil worth of stuff. I'll just leave it here for now. I guess docking request was denied. There we go. All right, so as a marauder, I get to bring a little frigate around with me. So now bring him out. Find my carry-on. Toss it in here. Set destination, 2 jumps, not bad. So this one here, because I took the token, I can take the toll booth gate, and I think that'll lead me to the last room, and then I just have to approach the carry-on crow's nest. And once I get there, the mission is completed. It looks like there will be some baddies in that room. I won't need to fight them though. So hopefully I won't die. I haven't blitzed this mission before. Last time I think I did it with my Varger, slow boating it. There's actually some freighters in this mission, which is the first time I blew up a freighter. Kind of cool. I've been in a freighter and been blown up, but I was AFK at the time. And I quit Eve shortly after. What was that? Alright. Always more to learn in this game, huh? Alright, after this one, it's gonna be scary. Carry on, doing that one. Then we're gonna. Oh shoot! I guess I should have flown over here with my ship because I'm gonna have to go back and get it and come back. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to my agent anyway. But all right, one of these has a toll booth. This is the gate I want. Just gonna give it a little bit juice. And I'm just gonna run. I'm not lost. I paid the toll. Rude. Is this what I'm supposed to approach? I hope so. I'm gonna warp out of here now. Kind of bouncing all over. Yikes. Alright, it's fine. I guess whatever those were, they didn't shoot me or didn't have time to. Whatever. That was much faster than last time. Awesome. Oh, it's Studio 1 time. Studio 1. Okay, let's talk about Studio 1. When the mission, thing at the top says Studio 1 is among the hardest epic arc missions, you have to fight up to 6 elite battleships with 300 DPS at 40 kilometers that approach at 1,000 meters per second. When it starts with that, you know it could be interesting. And when it says under Blitz, when it says strongly discouraged, that kind of tells you something. I think we'll be fine. There's a little bit of energy newts in each of the rooms. honestly. I mean, the initial group of defenders in the second room is 12 battleships and 3 cruisers with newts and sensor dampers. It's not a picnic, but all right, let's get ready to do this. Um, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be safe from a nuding perspective. I still have one battery on, so let's put this in. Let's put that in. I think I've got to come back to this agent anyway. Kin Therm is what I want, and Kin Therm is what I've got. Tank, 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 tank. I'm debating putting another battery on and keeping. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's a mess. Okay. Yep, here. Cap battery. Yep. Gyro. Equipped. Yeah, because my tank's gonna be high. Without the shield boost amp, let's just do the quick math here. I'm still looking at 2,500 tank, so even if for some reason I have to sit there and tank them all, I should be fine. In the next mission, the DPS will be a bit higher. We'll be omni tanking. And don't think I'll be taking as much pressure from energy neutralizers or track, and in that case it's tracking disruptors, so I'll be able to take them out. So I'll put my max tank on next round. All right, Studio One. It's gonna get crazy. There's a bit of EM damage that happens in this one, I guess. And this ship is, I believe, ill-equipped for EM. But in Bastion, I get an extra, yeah. So, it's fine. Oh, that's the next mission, sorry. There's no EM in this one. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the frigates anyway, and then the cruisers. It's not telling me how far the XL gate is, so We'll just have to find that out. Oh, it's far though. Alright, not happy about that. These guys are good range though. Like, I'm not landing on them, so I like that. Let's get our resists profiles going and start popping these frigates. One group behind, one group ahead. The elite cruisers are going to be the ones that are doing the nuding. Okay, this is nothing for now. If I get sensor damp though, it's no fun. Just grinds this thing to a halt. So let's try to get those guys dead. Please die. Don't steal my capacitor. How far this gate? 27 kilometers? Okay. Alright, now the damage is coming in. But my capacitor is safe, so I don't have to worry about that. Everything's stable. Usually I shoot the closest ship, but let's shoot the furthest ship for now, as I think we'll score some better hits. "20 kilometers from the gate." I don't know if it's locked. It's probably locked. Alright. My tank may be bleeding, actually. So I'm not in Bastion. We are at 400 DPS. That's a lot of DPS, considering there's only 4 ships alive. So these guys are hitting for 100 each. I'm not actually in trouble here because I could Bastion up and be able to take this no problem. And now that I killed that one ship, it's down to 300 DPS, I think. So, and it's going to continue to drop. So, and before I jump through the gate, I'm going to give my capacitor a bit of time to recharge a little bit, get my shields to full before I use the gate. Yeah, so I can skip some reps now. Bastion. No, for one ship, I'm not gonna Bastion. I don't think it's gonna take a minute for me to kill this guy. Let my capacitor recoup. I'll burn a little bit. Get my shields topped up. Let's just rest here a second. Great. Great, that's good. Okay, so when I go through, I'm gonna have 3 cruisers that I'm gonna want to pick off. They're gonna be damping me. And then I'm gonna have 12 battle cruisers that are gonna be just pummeling me. Drones in this case, I guess the Hornets would be the right ones to use. Kin is the best damage type. Okay. Looks a little bit different than what we... Yeah, I definitely want the censored damp off. Please kill them. Oh, Bastion. What am I doing? Oof. Don't want to make any mistakes here if I can avoid it. And the DPS ramp is going to start as these battlecruisers. None of these battlecruisers are actually... Yeah, that damage is gonna climb through the roof. None of them are actually the triggers. So the trigger is Studio 1. So this is not the tricky bit. They're getting to be on top of me. I've dropped 1 battlecruiser. Damage is still below 100. It's starting to catch up though. Metal scraps, man. Come on. Some of the toughest ships in the game for L4 missions, they'd have metal scraps. That's not fair. I can definitely skip some cycles here. Just in case things get weird. So I gotta chew through these, and then I'm gonna get 6 elite spawns, including 6 frigates. At least they spawn kind of far away. They'll still hit me at range, but not much I can do there. I'll be able to hit them is the part that's important, because killing them is gonna be... See, that wasn't so hard. A little bit of loot goes a long way. So this one here's Studio 1. After this, it's Showtime. Literally, that's the name of the mission. And then a couple of other little things to do. And that wraps this up. So let me double check that I still, yeah, lots of ammo. Okay, we're good. Oh, okay, well, not so many in that turret, but yes, I know. Keep shooting though. Are they just orbiting me at 54? Or are they still on their way over? That's just kind of there. All right. These guys actually die a lot faster, I guess. Serpentists like me even less than they already do, which is getting close to infinite at this point. Interactions, standings. Serpentists, they do not like me. Negative 9.99. It's about as much as you could hate somebody. And right now I'm going to be getting some Gallente standing. Don't really need it, but I'm going to do it with all the factions, so. Three more to go, and then we can get the big spawn. I'm going to recoup my cap a little bit. If for some reason I need to run my... I'd really rather not, but if I need to run my shield booster hot, it's going to eat up extra cap, so. Misses. Lots of missing. No good. Is he orbiting quickly or something? I guess so. All right, one more to go, and then we can open fire on studio. Studio will... Once we get into structure on studio, then we'll get our spawn, the dreaded spawn. And this mission, I think, is worth 30 million. Yeah, 30 million. Not bad. Let's do a quick reload here. Shields are off. All right. Pretty good application. This thing is beefy though. It's rude. I'm gonna do a reload once I get a decent chunk through armor. All right, here we go. Okay, let's lock up those frigates. The frigates don't do anything, but let's just pick them off anyway. Now these are elite battleships, so they're gonna go down a little bit slower. I lied, it seems to be going pretty quick. I've taken no damage so far. This is embarrassing a little bit. Are there like missiles on the way and I'm just gonna get hit real hard? Or what's happening? Okay, yeah, it's starting to add up. Okay, I'm gonna start repping. Let's reset our peak here and just see how much they put out. Yeah, it's ramping fast enough. But two of them are dead at this point. They're getting real close to me, which good, bad, I don't know. It's happening. And their damage is down again. I don't understand. I guess half of them are dead, so. Still though, 3 ships putting out good damage. All right, once this guy goes down, I've got to lock on to Studio 1 and take that out. I think I might have to loot something from there, but I don't recall. Studio 1 drops Hollow Reel, Wanted for Love. I think I need that. I'm not sure. Let's turn off Bastion, maybe. Definitely. All right, we need this thing. Pull it in. That's empty, of course. Set destination. Let's start aligning. Oof. Oof. That's a big one. I guess that's a station size. Wanted for Love. Cool. It wasn't too hard, and I'm not sad about that. Yeah, so this next one here, I'm not going to fit for having too much tank. Sorry, yeah, big tank, but I'm not going to be maxing out my capacitor. Because basically when I warp in, there'll be 3 cruisers there nuding me. If I take them out with full cap, I'll be totally fine. There's not that much DPS coming in. 5 elite cruisers. Well, elite cruisers can be painful. Or elite battleships, rather. But I should be able to pop those 3 cruisers real quick. And then there's no more cap pressure after that, so. I assume that this is where my my gear is, so quick refit. Okay, so I finished my mission. Give me the next one. Showtime, accept. All right, same thing as before. So the large cap battery I want to take out. I don't have room, so I'll just chuck it here for now. These come out. I want multi-spectrums. Toss those on. Not yet, eh? Shield boost amp goes on. Gyro comes off. Flux coil goes on. And that goes back in the container. I'm stable. I can tank what can I tank? Here, let me check. Assuming uniform damage. Bastion mode. Take away the battery, add a shield boost, take away this. 1,937. So assuming I don't kill anything, should be good. My goal is to kill something though, honestly. All right. I've done this mission once before. I think I did it solo, so. I think I only get 15 million for this mission, which is rude, considering it's harder than the previous one. After this one, honestly, after this one, I'm probably going to call it quits, but there's really nothing left to do. It's basically just turning it in and crossing off some stuff, so we'll see. Oops. At the end of this, you get what? It's a Black Eagle something. Black Eagle Drone Link Augmenter, which there's none in this region, but it usually goes for 385 or so. So if you got any questions, comments, feel free to toss them in the chat. Happy to answer them. I'm heading to the most deadly L4 in the game, Gallente Epic Art Showtime. Here we go. So for this one here, I am going to, when I go in, I don't want to kill all the elite cruisers or all the elite battleships. There's also frigates that are going to be scramming me. So let's see if I can pick those frigates off real quick if possible. Um, take some of those cruisers down to reduce the amount of newt that I'm taking. Drop the battleships to drop the DPS. Okay, so they are at a significant range, which is great. I turn this on. Actually, I'm gonna turn the shields off. Oh, okay. That's rude. Oh boy. Okay. Things got interesting very quickly. Who am I gonna put on my back burner? This guy. So if I pop this cruiser, I'm gonna get a spawn of 5 more elite cruisers. It's gonna add to the DPS, so I'm just gonna pick off some of these battleships. If this guy becomes a problem, like if he's nuding me, I'll pop him. Right now, my DPS is peaking pretty high. Okay, so I am getting nuded now. I don't really want. I'd like to kill another ship before, but my capacitor might be getting too low. Let's see what happens. Okay. One down. Let's see if I can get another one off before I have to pop this cruiser. My cap is generally stable at 38%. If he can get me down to 30, I'm going to be concerned. I don't know how much pressure that one ship is putting. The amount of damage is actually a little bit scary for the next wave. Let's see what happens. Honestly, this cap pressure is not really... Okay. I'm going to take my cap a little further down from this guy. See if I can get another one down before I have to switch. I'm using the wrong ammo here, so that's not great either. Let me try to fix that real quick. I don't know which ammo I'm supposed to use for the last spawn, and that's... Oh, it's going to be Syndicate, so actually I'm going to have to switch for the last spawn, so that's fine. Is he nuding me and target painting me? That is rude. Okay, DPS is very under control. So once this ship is down, I don't want to pop this battleship. I want to pop the cruiser. The cruiser's going to spawn 5 more cruisers, but those cruisers have no trigger. So let's pop it. All right, that was nice. These guys are syndicates, so let's just put the phase plasma back on. I really hope they don't do anything weird. It doesn't say they have any E-War, but you never know. It's going good. After I kill this guy, I don't know. I think I'm gonna use a combination of ammo here to knock this guy out. And then I'll switch this one back to plasma and I'll start unloading with, I don't know. I don't know, I guess. I'm gonna switch this one to plasma right now though, actually. This could be very good timing. Okay, there's gonna be frigates popping out. No, there's no frigates. It's just pure battleships. All right, this is gonna hurt a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. They need to die. I'm on the edge of how much damage I can possibly take, so this battleship is dying fast enough that by the time the damage ramps up, um, there'll be enough of them dead that it won't matter. I think the peak that I had there was 300 and something, so. Not that much damage coming in. So I've got to kill Fririk and loot somebody. So considering the DPS is not ramped up here, I might just pop him and leave these guys here. So I'm gonna switch to Hail. He's at 44 kilometers, so that's great. I'm gonna just deactivate Bastion. I realize that without Bastion, I'm maybe taking more damage than I can tolerate, but by the time it turns off, I'll have the loot and I'll be warping out. I think, anyway. Come on. Yeah, not a lot of DPS coming in at this point, so. Still some. So without Bastion, my tank goes down, like my resist profile. Sure. And the amount of HP that I gain goes down, so it's kind of a double whammy. That was showtime. Wasn't very dramatic. Yeah, so it's past 4 a.m. here, so I'm just gonna go turn this mission in. I'm not gonna take the next one, but what do I gotta do? I choose the path that I'm gonna take. I drop off the guy. When that happens, there's a spawn. I warp away. That's the end. So I will cover those real quick in a future video. Not today, though. Yeah, the next mission after this one's called Where's the Line? You choose which one you're going to do. You do safe return. you drop him off back to where he's supposed to be rather than siding with the pirates. You get the Gallente faction, and you get the mod. So my Gallente standing is high, so like maybe the next time I run it, I'll go the other way and boost my syndicate standing. Maybe I can salvage that somehow. Anyway, here we go. Docking up. Oh, there's some memes nearby. Okay. So that's turned in. I'm not going to request the next one. But that's it. That's the whole line. So aside from finishing up, that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a good night and fly safe. Oh, Sipov. Thanks for the messages. I didn't see them there. But I will be running the other Epic arc, so feel free to follow and come join in some other time. And watch those as well if you're interested. Have a good night. See ya.